Hello, welcome back to our little book babble, and we have today one that's already out and two that are coming. The first one I'm going to tell you about is Freefall by Jessica Barry. This is actually already out, and I only got the ARC a couple of days ago, which is why I'm showing it to you now. It's really cool. It is a mother and daughter. The mother gets the knock on the door that every parent dreads. Her daughter has been in a plane crash, and they believe she's dead. They haven't found her body, but they believe she's dead. The pilot of the private plane that she was on is dead, and they found him, but they haven't found her. The mother starts to think about the reasons why her daughter might have been on that plane, but in truth, she hasn't spoken to her daughter for 2 years. They are estranged, and you learn the reasons why later on in the book. The thing is, the daughter is alive. She survived, and she is hiking out of the place where the plane crashed, but she is trying to stay ahead of someone, and that someone, if they catch her, will kill her. And it's the 2 points of view. They come together spectacularly at the end. I really enjoyed it. There are some great twists in there. It shows that both mothers and daughters can have secrets, but actually both the mother and the daughter are fairly strong characters. They haven't been abused in any way, so that's always a good thing in a book. And yeah, it's out. It's great. So go get it. Next one. This is not coming until July. This is The Whisper Network by Chandler Baker. And I actually got this as there's a girl at one of the publishers that she knows my taste in books, and she sent me this and she was like, "You're gonna love it." And I actually read it on my phone, which I never do. I never read things on my phone. But I was in a situation where I had to sit for a certain amount of time, and I started reading it and I couldn't put it down. I loved it so much that I did a quote for it, and it ended up in the galley. So I got my first galley quote because of this book, and that's amazing. I love it. Okay, so Whisper Network. It is about 4 female lawyers. They work in a pharmaceutical company. They're pretty good friends. So they're sort of a club within the organisation. It's a sports. Maybe it's it's a sports lifestyle company, not a pharmaceutical company. I don't know where I got that from. And the CEO dies, and the person that they are about to, who is pretty much a shoo-in for the CEO, is a guy named, I believe his name is Ames, and Ames is one of those men that women whisper about. They warn other women about, because he can stop your career dead, or he can send you to the stratosphere, depending on how many favours you give him. Anyway, Ames is about to step into the vaulted rank of CEO when he takes a nosedive off the building. And so there's some Me Too in here. There's a little bit of a whodunit. There's also a sisterhood aspect to it, but it's a really great read, and I think it's gonna do really well. So this is July, so keep an eye out for this. I'm hoping this is the cover, because it is kind of cool. Okay, so that one. And then last but definitely not least, I'm reading this one right now. It comes out in May. Excuse the bookmark. I really should have taken that out first. Okay, so I'll keep my finger in my place so I don't lose it. It's If She Wakes by Michael Corita. I've never read him before, but I think I'm going to have to seek him out because this is great. It's a student who is she is taking a visiting professor to a lecture, and he suggests that she has a little detour and shows him a bit of the town, and she shows him the place where she normally runs. And while they are there, they are hit by a guy in a minivan, and the girl is out of the car. The man is apparently in the car, even though he appeared to get out. And both, the professor is dead and the girl is in a coma. Cue the insurance company being sent in to try and find out what happened. And the insurance investigator is a former stunt driver. And she works out very quickly that the accident couldn't possibly have happened the way it did. The guy would have, physics wouldn't allow the accident to happen, or not in the way that it has been staged, as she is pretty sure it has been. And then the the student, was knocked into the river and rescued, but she's in a coma. And the thing is that she's actually awake. She can hear people, she can see them, she can hear them, but she can't say anything. She's locked in. And her parents are deciding whether or not they should keep her alive. Her sister is advocating for her because she's a law student. And the insurance investigator is trying not to come face to face with someone else in a coma because she put someone in a coma, not on purpose, but so she's still getting over that. That's one of the reasons why she is an insurance investigator currently and not a stunt driver. It's great. There's also a very baby-faced assassin who gives me the creeps every time I start reading about him, and he is ready to wipe out the student if she regains consciousness, but he's also after the investigator because he's sure that she has something that he was supposed to retrieve. As I said, it's a great read. I'm about halfway through it and need to keep my finger in here so I don't lose my place. But yes, this is coming in May, and like I said, so far it's great. This has been another short book babble. Hope you enjoyed it, and there'll be another one soon.